every once in a while an idiot learns something. Such as put the cars on the backstretch to start with. Ooh, and we got a red one this time. So yes, Camaros in Sonoma. Carranza on the pole, Lynn White on the outside, then Marshall, Hammond, and Walker. Hammond already had one good race, won in a second. Although May Ellis can tell you, easier said than done. Shall we? I think we shall. Watch them all Bennett in the first turn. Looks like we got Black and Stadler bringing up the rear this time.
Drivers, start your engines.
Lane starting second. Starting 10th in the 2. Hopefully, better race this time. Everybody's off. The very pixelated Firebird is away. And we have the same issue as before. However they get it organized, Jim Carranza will lead them through the green flag. Marshall, watch what you're doing. Carranza already out to a magnificent lead. So far, so good. Marshall able to get second. Battle for third between White and Hammond. Aronson sticking their nose in here. Still battling back in the pack. But it looks like everyone is clear. Wilkinson actually putting in an appearance this time. Very nice, very nice. Bit of chaos down here in the hairpin. Black and Stadler still side by side. 17 laps to go. Laps this time around. Like I said last week, we'll go a little bit long with the Camaros. We'll see how it does throughout the season. Marshall in second. Excuse me. Hammond in third. Then White, Aronson, Walker, Wilkinson, Harris, Lane, Bardens. Your top 10. May Ellis in 11th. Dorothy McLean in 12th. Minnie Nelson in 13th. Isaac Hernandez, who had a heartbreaking finish in the Firebirds, currently sitting 14th. Hopefully they can not have a repeat of that. Tracy Howell has gotten past Tyler Gardens and has taken 15th. Tyler Gardens down to 16th. Then you have Nicholas Eckerts, 17th in the 18. Then you have James Wolfe, 18th in the 17. Wayne Sadler, 19th. Cedric Black, 20th. Disappointing for these two because they won and were second last week. What a change in fortunes a few dozen miles make. Jim Carranza just having a whale of a time. Almost 4 seconds ahead and running away with it. Marshall not having as much fun. Well, Thomas Hammond looking, hoping to take away second. Not this time. Eckert and Gardens. Gardens going to lose another spot? Possibly. Tyler Gardens able to power through the end of the S's and hold that position. Now Eckert might be losing it. If Wolf and Stadler don't make a mess of what's about to come in, Stadler going for the ballsy move. Black thinking about it, but thinking better of it. What a push by Stadler. It doesn't get them to position yet, but they're still there. Looking up through the field. May Ellis, still in 11th. Dorothy McLean, still in 12th. There's a lot of cars that have the black bottom for the two-tone, I've noticed. I have to see about getting some of that altered for next season. Walker, much better race. Wilkinson still giving him shit. Sorry. This video is age restricted anyway. Who cares? Hammond is about pushing Marshall here. They're trying. He wants a chance at Jim. Jim Carranza just running away with this race. Marshall is able to keep enough speed to keep that second spot, but Hammond wants it. And he wants it pretty badly. Oh, it's sliding around. Sadler is falling back behind Eckert. Oh, we got a crash. We know Dorothy McLean is involved. Jim Carranza did not want to see this. 5 laps of utter domination. Completely undone. Let's take a look as they come across the line, see what happened to Dorothy. May Ellis, Dorothy McLean right behind each other in 11th to 12th. It's like Isaac Hernandez may have been backing off to try and get a run or something. Ends up backfiring because now they've got Millie Nelson breathing down their neck. Oh, they go in too hot. So then, did Millie Nelson actually? Minnie Nelson. May Ellis, no real damage. So the caution is purely for the Dorothy McLean spin. Bit of damage on that number 8, as you can faintly see. I don't know that it's enough to really mess with. Possibly just the shifting of the body from the impact. Maybe a little jostling from the dirt as well. Who knows? McLean has even less damage. But they drove in and they paid the price. Jim Carranza with a bump from Marshall. Everybody's backing up here. There might be some damage after that. Yeah, there's some damage on the 16. We're going to speed through here. I guess it was a glitch. My apologies, folks. I never said I was intelligent. But that does happen every once in a while. Sometimes the game just has it in its mind that the body panels don't fit. And it shows. But there's actually nothing wrong. Little damage, little bumps like that really don't do anything. I'm kind of surprised that May Ellis has any damage. Jeez, that car is bright. It's also weird how it looks better from a distance. We'll go back to green with 10 laps to go. Can we keep it clean the rest of the way? Can I be not an idiot the rest of the way? I doubt that. But I'll try. Again, your top 10. Jim Carranza, Charles Marshall, Thomas Hammond, Lynn White, Jacob Aronson. Your top 5. 6th place, John Walker. 7th place, Gerald Wilkinson. 8th place, Catherine Harris. 9th place, Daniel Bardens. 10th place, John Lane. 11th, May Ellis. 12th, Isaac Hernandez. 13th, Minnie Nelson. 14th, Tracy Howell. 15th, Tyler Garden. 16th, Nicholas Eckert. 17th, Wayne Stadler. 18th, Dorothy McLean. 19th, James Wolfe. 20th, Cedric Black. Carranza retakes the lead from the pace car and rockets off again. Where was this during the Firebirds? In the meantime, everybody behind them decides to fan out. Hammond, perfect time to take the lead, take the position from Marshall. I don't know if they're going to get the chance. Wilkinson outside. Everyone gets clear. Carranza not getting away through the corners this time. Marshall able to actually put some time on it. This may actually be a race, folks. Hammond, look at that closing gap. Look at Marshall. Right up to the back bumper of Jim Carranza. This is not expected. Definitely not going by what the first lap was. Hammond able to pull right back in. The top three are pretty much under a blanket. Fourth and fifth, White and Aronson looking for their opportunity. Aronson got a little damage apparently. Doesn't look like any cars really like that turn 6. Wolf taking a spot away from Gardens, or trying to. Does. Dorothy McLean making time. There is now a gap to the rear bunch in this field. The back 4 have a gap. The front 3 have a gap. Carranza now starting to pull away a little bit. About 5 car lengths between Carranza and Marshall. 1.2 seconds. I don't know that Hammond's going to get by. Ellis and Harris. May Ellis goes to the outside. And gets passed by Harris, gets passed by Lane, gets passed by Hernandez. Drops out of the top 10. Back to 13th. Wow. Oh no, we got another spin. We actually caught that one on camera. Tracy Howell. We do not go to caution. Poor luck for Howell. Do they lose it again? Somebody else went through the dirt too. What happened there? Quickly, quickly. With Nelson, into the dirt, into Nelson, around, slightly into the wall. No other damage. As stated, we keep rolling. Tracy Howell now far back in last. Wayne Stadler and Tyler Gardens next in line, but they're at the bottom of the S's. Tracy is just now passing where he went off. Jim Carranza has only a 1.2 second lead again. We are 6 laps from the finish. Charles Marshall looking to make some distance up. Hammond still looking for a position. Lynn White is able to get separation from Aronson, who's been caught by Walker, Wilkinson, Bardens, and Harris. Lane and Hernandez have managed to get away from Ellis somewhat, who has also managed to spread out from Minnie Nelson. And then you pretty much have the rest of the pack. Eckert, Wolf, McLean, who's trying to make a return drive, but I don't know that they're going to have enough time or enough talent to make it out. Cedric Black, Wayne Stadler, Tyler Gardens, and Tracy Howell in dead last. Aronson is caught back up with Lynn White, but both have pulled away from 6th place. Wilkinson losing a position to Daniel Bardens, and then taking it right back. So there's clearly some ability there. It's just somewhat lacking. Tyler Gardens now solely in 19th place. Something might be wrong with that car. No, it's just how they come over that hill. Jim Carranza, 1.5 seconds ahead of Marshall at the line. Let's see what it is this time by. Marshall taking a bit of an adventurous line there in the dirt. Thomas Hammond has gotten past Marshall on a mistake. And now we might have a match. Hammond's been behind Marshall all race. Carranza was running away from Marshall. Can Carranza run away from Hammond? A win already here at Infineon. 2 seconds, 4 laps. McLean has fallen back into the clutches of the back 4. Wolf takes the spot. Black will not. Will take it again going into 6. But that gives Wolf enough time to get away. Going after Eckert. Ellis has fallen back. No, Ellis has taken 12th away from Minnie Nelson, who takes it right back. Somebody else off. Couldn't see. Aronson has been passed by... Aronson must have got loose. I'd be willing to bet that if we took a look, that would be Aronson. So let's do so. Yep. Already behind White. Gets into the gravel. Walker just flies by. Wilkinson not able to. Now Aronson is holding up Wilkinson. Irony. Walker up to 5th position. Nice recovery. Eckert. Black does not have the car today. Once again, Black and Stadler are 17th and 18th, back of the pack. Only ones behind them are Tyler Gardens, who also does not have a good car, and Tracy Howell, who spun. There is almost as much room between Hammond and Marshall as there is between Carranza and Hammond. At the line, Carranza. 2.6 back, Hammond. 2.3 back of that, Marshall. Another 2 seconds. Lynn White. And then another second to Walker. Road course may not be as compact as a oval track. Still got plenty of action of its own. We are on the penultimate lap. May Ellis struggling. Might end up losing that position to Eckert. Black almost gets out into the gravel. Howell has pretty much caught up with the tail end of the field. But I don't know that he has enough real power to get there. Carranza and Hammond. This is it. The white flag has flown. Can Carranza hold on? 1.36 seconds ahead of second. Marshall is a non-factor. Unless both of these guys screw it up. And even then, Carranza has not set a foot wrong today. Maybe been a few laps slow, but steady. Hammond has also done very well. Coming around to the hairpin. Jim Carranza. Is going to win the Camaro's race at Infineon. Second, Thomas Hammond. Third, Charles Marshall. Fourth, Lynn White. Fifth, John Walker. Sixth, Jacob Aronson. Hey. Seventh, Gerald Wilkinson. Nice recovery. Forgive me for the flickering. I'm still learning. Daniel Bardens in 8th. Catherine Harris in 9th. Isaac Hernandez in 10th. John Lane in 11th. Minnie Nelson in 12th. May Ellis in 13th. May Ellis is not enjoying the Camaros nearly as much. May Ellis has contact. That might be a glitch. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. 14th, James Wolfe. 15th, Nicholas Eckert. 16th, Dorothy McLean. Could not pull out that recovery drive that she wanted. Cedric Black. 17th. All things considered, a better day than where they started. Wayne Stadler. Can't really say as much. Tyler Gardens. Bad day. Tracy Howell spun ruined his own day. Now, let's take a look. See if there's some sort of contact here. Somebody got in the grass. Dirt, whatever. Doesn't look it. Okay. Alright. Well, that was actually less chaotic than the Firebirds were. So if you enjoyed this, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends if you dare. I apologize for the language. I will try and clean that up in the future. In the meantime, however, I'm Brian. I hope you enjoyed this race of Spec-Camaros, the Spec-Camaro series, excuse me. Whew. I need to go calm down. Until next time, enjoy the content, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Ta-ta!